Hello everyone. I decided to pre-record my presentation as this is the whole point of the flipped class and I want to give you an idea of what a flipped class is. Flipped peer class. Get students learning the 21st century way. What is a flipped class? Well, a normal lecture, you would have a teacher giving a lecture, as is over here, and then you would have students do homework activities, for example. But in a flipped class, the whole process is flipped. The lecture is given as videos at home, like I'm doing now, a video, and the classroom activities are done in class. Now, the whole idea of this, of course, is that, anyway, I'll show you later. The invention of the flipped class, how did it happen? Two teachers called John Bergham and Aaron Sams at a certain high school in America started making home videos for absent students who weren't coming to class. But these videos, they began to catch on, and students really enjoyed watching them rather than having to go to a lecture. And other teachers began learning this idea. And also, since students were watching the videos at home, it gave them more time to do activities in class. So the technique caught on, and these two high school students started traveling around America and teaching them people about the flipped class method, and of course it became very famous in America. It caught on. So what's the idea about the flipped class? Students no longer have to sit down and watch a teacher giving a lesson, giving a lecture. They can instead of sitting down having to take notes and then having to do homework at home, which they might not fully understand, passive learning turns into active learning. The students pre-watch the videos at home, and then they come to class and do exercises or activities based on what they have watched. So here you can see there's active learning taking place rather than passive learning. Teacher turns from a sage on the stage, as they say, to a guide on the side. Teaching these days is no longer about the teacher sitting down or standing up and giving a lesson and explaining things. Teacher these days is becoming more of a guide, and the flipped class method gives the teacher an opportunity to use class time to really go to each student and give personalized teaching and help them with their activities instead of giving it to them to do at home, for example, and wonder if they're understanding how to do it and everything. And next day in class, he might not have time to. Thus, the flipped class method by having the videos being watched at home will give the teacher more time to help the students in class. Flipped classrooms actually work because one high school in America called Clintondale flipped almost all its classes, and its failures were reduced. For example, in social studies, from 28% failing, it was reduced to 9%. Science from 41% to 19%. Math 44 to 13. Language arts from 52% till 19%. This is proof that flipped classes actually work, and that it's not just a theory or something which is. Now, the flipped class method is really revolutionary in the USA, but it is practically unknown here. I already did a survey in a college, a linguistic college, and asked many students if they have heard of the flipped class method, and no one heard about it. Even some of the teachers didn't hear about it. So it is known, of course, in our university because we are open to the outside world, to the international arena, but it's not really known here. Of course, I'm making now an experiment of a flipped class experiment in our college, and this is probably the first flipped class experiment in Belarus, so hopefully it will be successful. And here I want to show you the first lesson
This is your
that I
teacher
did.
Nadim Baidoun.
Of course, the sound isn't very good,
For
but
this
here, as you
lesson,
can
we're gonna be
see,
talking about
there's a video within a video.
in
So,
business
for
management.
example, you can make a presentation and you can put a
Now I
video in a
divided
video.
my
Anyway, this is my first flipcast
my
presentation,
presentation
which the
into
students
three
had to
types
watch
of
at home.
businessmen who you're gonna
The
meet.
sound is
The first is
low,
gonna be
but
American
anyway, this is
businessman.
just
The
to
second
give
is
you
gonna
an
be the
idea.
Chinese businessman, and the third is gonna be the Arab businessman.
Here we have meeting an American businessman, how to meet an American businessman, and then after they watched this video, I made them have activities in class. The whole class was just about role playing, how to meet different businessmen, how to give business cards, and they had to how to invent dialogues. It was very interesting for the students, and they enjoyed it, and time flied. And I had them, instead of taking notes, I had them actually um, apply everything which was in this presentation that they watched at home. Now I'm going to go to the next slide. Okay, what are the pros and cons of the flipped class technique? The pros are that students really enjoy watching videos on YouTube. When I told the students to watch my videos on YouTube, they weren't shocked or anything. They found it very normal. They subscribed to my channel. They watched it and they told me the next day that it was fun. It was easy. More time is there's more time in class for active learning techniques. Like I said, I role played with them a lot, and they enjoyed it. And I got to see each student's weakness and who's better, who's anyway. Students can rewatch the videos and rewind as much as they like. So, for example, in a normal lecture, if a student's not paying attention, he might miss out on some information, or he might be too tired to take notes. When I actually make the video and I put it on YouTube, they can watch it 100 times if they like. And before an exam, for example, they can watch the video and take notes before the exam, refresh their memory. It's like having their teacher always with them. Of course, you don't even have to make any videos. You can make your own instructional videos on YouTube. You can find your own instructional videos on YouTube, and I actually did that. I found a good Australian site which has very nice videos that have to do with business English. Maybe I'll show you one now. Cons, of course, making the videos needs practice and took me a lot of time to get the mic right, the sound. Sometimes I have problems with sound. I have to redo it to make sure the sound is right. So it might be challenging to teachers who aren't used to technology, or are maybe dinosaurs in technology, if you can use that term. There's much planning required because videos need to be done in advance. For example, tomorrow I have a class. I need to have the video for not tomorrow, for the class after that ready already, so that at least tomorrow I can tell them, please watch this video, and I can provide them with the link. So maybe you need to have two videos done in advance. This might be a hassle or a burden, but I think with time, as you give more classes and as you make more videos, you'll have them already in store. So you can just tell them, watch this video which you made maybe a year ago. Anyway, homework such as projects, research-based things are difficult to do in class. For example, I can't tell students watch a video about, I don't know, making a business card, and then I tell them, okay, let's create business cards in class, for example. They need to be at home to create a business card. Or if we want to do some project, I can't make a video about a project and tell them, okay, let's do the project in class. Projects have to be done at home because you need your own time, you need to use your computer, things like that. So this is a flaw in the flipped class method, that you can't, only basic homework can be done in class. Certain things such as research can't be done in class. Unless of course you have computers in class, which would be great, but in Belarus there's not each class is provided with computers. Anyway, will the flipped class technique prove a success and catch on in Belarus? This is a question which I'm wondering about. Will it even continue in America? Some people think that it might just be a, I don't know what they call like a fashion or something, and then people will get bored of it or think that it's useless. So till now it seems like a great technique, and I hope it will catch on. And like I said, only time will tell, and I thank you. Anyway, I'm still recording. I'd like to show you that a certain program I'm using to record. It's called Screencast-O-Matic, uh, and this can be downloaded from the internet. It costs you only $15 per year, so the whole faculty can download it. And you can use this program to record your screen. Right, so now I can record. I'm still recording my screen. Here are many videos. Here is the very interesting Australian thing that I found. Australian on YouTube Australian side. It has to do with business, teaching business English. I can do this. I can record it on my computer and show the students, for example, as part of the presentation. This is how to meet in business.
Thank you very much.
I showed it to my friend Mr. Dimitri, who's a colleague of mine, who's actually the teacher that I'm replacing.
Hello. I don't think we've met.
And he loved these videos.
Sam
he said they're
Eriks.
amazing. And
Victor Tang, pleased to meet you.
And what company are you
gives
from,
the
Mr.
students
Tang?
a real
Ocean
life
Wide.
and
I'm the
professional
sales
videos
representative
to
for this
watch and
region.
stuff.
Ah, yes, I know your company.
Anyway, no need for any more. I thank you for your time, and now I'm gonna pause the recorder and